I bet you didn't know Fallout 76 has a guidebook, and why would you? In an ever-updating online video game, a book wouldn't make sense as certain aspects of the guides would end up obsolete. But Bethesda made this anyway. So I wanted to answer two questions. Can you beat Fallout 76 with the official guidebook, and how different is the game from when this book was made near its release in October of 2018? A fair disclaimer before we start. I still will occasionally to this day hop back into 76. I am part of that jump of players you see on Steam charts every time they release DLC for this game. So without further ado, can you beat Fallout 76 the way Bethesda intended? We start off with our main man of the hour here, Harold. Harold slept in the vault for 6 years and is finally ready to deal with the current world of West Virginia. The first quest of this book is Reclamation Day, which stays true in the game now. The first items of interest are the Pip-Boy, of course, and the holotape game, Nuka Tapper. Bethesda sure is a fan of having you play Pip-Boy games before leaving the vault. I think they did this in 4 too. This involves you having to send drinks to customers and catching the glasses back on the conveyor belt before they hit the floor and break. This was my best score I could get. What? Leaving the vault, things start to get different from the book and the game. First, you are presented with the choice which I didn't even know existed. Basically, you can choose to start as a fresh dweller at level 2, which is the basic start that 76 has had since the game launched, leaving you at level 2 with very basic supplies, or jump all the way to level 20 with a class type system, giving you plenty of supplies as a kind of starter pack boost. I went with the commando rifle loadout, as I have never chosen this level 20 option before. Huh? Back in my day, you had to start at level 1. What? Bro, what? That's crazy. Another difference here is that in the book, you start the quest First Contact, but that has completely been thrown out the window, as now you start Wayward Souls. This is due to the game not having NPCs when the book was made, which to this day still has to be one of the most baffling decisions Bethesda has ever made. Either way, you talk to Pennington and those two people down there, which leads you to the Wayward. Of course, it wouldn't be Fallout if I wasn't introduced to a nuke 5 minutes into playing my session. Before heading to the Overseer and the Wayward, I did want to stick to the book some, even though the game doesn't require me to, and I did first make a camp. It's a... something? Heading over to the Overseer, we complete the new arrivals and start an ounce of prevention, which puts us back on track with the book, skipping First Contact, Thirst Things Thirst, Second Helpings, and Final Departure. I don't think I've ever seen that. What is happening to my screen? Ew. In the guidebook, an ounce of prevention has an interesting note about, quote, a body tucked away near the center of the building's exterior. And it says to, quote, loot the worn veil and damaged holotape. Doubtful, I still wanted to go see if this was still in the current game. Near the center of the building's exterior. Okay. So I don't want to go inside immediately, because I want to find the center of the building's exterior. Oh. Oh, you don't get it this way anymore. This quest is not a quest oh wait, yes it is? What just happened? It seems like you get 2 layers of loot on this body now. That's interesting. Part of an ounce of prevention requires you to get a sample from a ghoul. And I remembered ghouls being in the White Spring Resort. Going there though, would be a near fatal mistake on my part. Okay, there are ghouls here most of the time, but I just don't remember really where. Actually wait, in these buildings I think there are. No. Does he see me? Great. Bad time to have no endurance. Oh, Jesus. That jump was real. You guys got it. I legit jumped out of my chair. Legitimately jumped out of my chair. Oh, they got him. I should probably get out of here in case they don't got him. After that heart attack of a jump scare, we completed an ounce of prevention, and we're on to Into the Fire, which is aligned with the book. On this quest, the book has a fact that recommends me using the anti-scorch training pistol if I don't have anything stronger. But lucky for me, I picked the commando class, and I have this assault rifle, which is stronger than the pistol, so I'm exempt from having to go and find this pistol. Hello. I'll be honest, a lot of times when you're a new player, they'll give you free stuff, so I was debating if that was going to happen. Now, I noticed my first downside of picking this level 20 starter kit. In 76, players are normally very nice to early players, but at level 20, you aren't really seen as that. So, if you are brand new and pick the starter kit, you don't get the support of really high players compared to what you would be if you were level 1. Another downside specifically of the class, Commando, is you start with 1 endurance. For someone that's trying to run through the whole game, this was an awful choice for me. I had to remedy this as I leveled up. Just wish I had more endurance. A couple levels and I'll be able to get it. Going off the book, it mentions here that, quote, it would be wise not to take on any events until you have better gear. So, since I'm going off this guidebook, sadly I cannot take on any events. For those that don't know, events help you level up very, very quickly in this game. I'm talking multiple levels in a single event at times when you group up with high-level players on high-level events. But sadly, I would not be using them to adhere to the guidebook. I have a feeling this was more based off when you couldn't start at level 20, but I'm doing it anyway. Top of the world. Okay, Into the Fire, done. Okay. I think the missing link is next. It actually is. Okay, so that's not changed from the book at all. Completing Into the Fire had me start the quest, The Missing Link. This again was the exact quest the book had you starting with, which was a little worrying to me. See, in the beginning, the quests were very different, and may I say, a huge improvement from what the book has to offer. But now, as we dust off the surface of the main questline, we're starting to see some things haven't changed. Nonetheless, I started The Missing Link. The Missing Link had no interesting facts besides the fact that you can pick up a side quest called Signal Strength, which still plays directly into the main quest anyway, even in the book. So I don't even know why this fact is in the book. The main quest is still how I remember. Talk to Rose the robot at the top and do some tasks for her. Though, for some reason, I remember a bunch of enemies being up here, but maybe I'm just mistaken or they took this out. Let me know in the comments if there used to be enemies up at the top. One thing that thankfully hasn't changed is player bases. This player set up an open area for you to shop, craft, etc. on one of the main roads, which was very helpful to me. Then I started Flavors of Mayhem, which is still the same quest from 6 years ago. Okay. This quest is a good one though, to be fair. You have to shoot a Yaoguai with a karma syringe and kill it. Problem is, I ran into 2 of them. There's 2? No, I'm so dead. Why is there 2? I gotta focus 1 and die. That's probably the play. Why are there 2, man? I think I got it. Yeah, it definitely has. After beating both of them, I accidentally ran into familiar territory. What? Oh my god, dude, is this where I shot that short? Or not the short, but like the video about the 2 guys arguing way back? Yeah, I think I was like right here.
You weren't even in that one, you just hired me out. There's that fucking movie straight to DVD, Tiptoes with Gary Oldman. I was Gary Oldman's fucking stunt double, and he wasn't even playing a full-size person. Sorry guys,
I competed Favors of Mayhem and started Key Into the Past, which again was the same as the book. I will warn you, this is where things started to go downhill really fast. Why can't I hit him? He's right in front of me. Brother. I just realized I was swinging at him and it wasn't, like, it's not letting me hit him. Bro, I can't hit this guy. All because I couldn't hit that guy because he was he was see-through. I will say that weirdly, even though Key to the Past was still here, parts of it were changed from the book. If this is exactly how the quest used to be laid out, let me know in the comments. No. My leather left leg is broken. I thought the leg was broken. Okay, this is gonna be really difficult. What the? How are you? Okay, you know what? I got an idea. Excuse me.
Hello there.
No, dude, you gotta be kidding me. I hear him behind me.
I see some commotion over in Huntersville.
Yeah, I feel it. Why do they have these giant mountains? I know it's West Virginia, but come on, man. Side note, I really wish you could access the marsupial serum quickly, because going from a character that has it to one that doesn't makes getting through these mountains a nightmare. For those that don't know, the marsupial serum increases your jump height by a lot. Dude, the shots literally are not registering. You see, look at how many times my gun is moving back and forth, yet it doesn't do anything. Ever since this quest started, I just started running into a lot of glitches. My gun had these phantom shots where it would look like it was shooting something, but it wasn't. So this quest is completely different, by the way. I was supposed to duplicate a key fragment after this, but now I'm getting the admin password. That's why I don't remember this at all. I was like, why don't I remember this quest? Little did I know, this quest's enemies would be some of the glitchiest I had seen yet. Are you alive? You are. Hello? You don't exist. What year is it? And when did this game come out? Great. I'm gonna get this admin password. This encounter showed the real tale of Fallout 76. Let me explain. The game's content additions and side missions are very fun, entertaining, and creative. The problem is, that is stacked on top of this main quest that has to be one of the most boring I have done in a long time. I'm pretty sure the only reason I was able to do it on my main character was because I did it with other people. And it's weird, because, like I said, I've played my other character. Maybe not this much, maybe that's why I'm seeing so many of these bugs, but don't tell me you're fake too. No, you're real, but you're not moving. Why is every Scorched glitched in this area? Like, I'll take the free XP, I guess. Look at this. And from the book, it looks like this quest is new. So, like, this is a new thing they put in that is broken. Oh, what are you? What in the world? This is actually kind of cool. I have not seen this before. Holiday gift. Why were you green? I think I've come to the realization is the main quest in this game is just kind of rough. But doing like late game stuff is very fun. So that's like the ups and downs of this game. So I'm seeing to realize. But the game must have heard me talking bad about it, because next was the Wendigos. Wendigos are terribly hard in this game. I might die here. And that I did. You're kidding me! You're kidding me! What is wrong with this game? Okay. Yeah, just fine. After a number of attempts, this game was gracious enough to give me a glitch that was helpful. The Wendigo just didn't show up this time around. Okay. Or not? Game. Okay, I was gonna say, if you didn't give me that, get me out of here. So I was wrong about one thing. There is a fascinating fact from the Vault Boy that I do need to do with this quest, and it's listen to a holotape up here about Rose. So let's go do that. Oh. Rosalind and David's ski trip.
Hey, turn it off. Want my wife to find out about us?
Oh, come on. I want to make a recording of us. You said you were gonna ditch that old hag when we got back anyway.
Fine, but it goes with you when we leave. And you need to promise to destroy it if word ever gets out about us. I have too much to lose in a divorce, and leaving evidence like that laying around will only make it worse.
Aw, don't be an old stick in the mud. No one's gonna find out. Pinky swear. Hey, you got any more of those chems with you?
Yeah, what do you want? Day tripper? Help yourself. Just don't take too much. Don't, get addicted.
Yes, sir. Input received, sir. Awaiting orders.
That's funny.
Okay, I get it. You're not a robot. I don't like it when I order you around like that. You're my darling Rose. Just don't want anything bad to happen to you.
Oh, baby. You going all soft on me now. You know I love ya. Mwah. Hey, do you want to hit the slopes, or do you maybe have something else in mind?
All right, you little minx. Now, you really have to turn off the recorder.
So she was still herself? Like the crazy lady that she is now, the crazy robot, which is funny that she was said that, but she was a lot more lighthearted with him. Now she's just full-blown crazy. Huh, that's interesting. All right, well, let's go ahead and finish Key to the Past. I finally beat Key to the Past and was on to Early Warnings, but midway through Early Warnings, something clicked in my head. Something I knew I was thinking the whole time doing this main quest. As I went back and forth to find the uplink, repair it, find the heating coils, etc., etc., I realized something. I'm not having fun doing this main quest line, and that hurts me to say. Any product is only as strong as their weakest asset. And the point I'm trying to make is Fallout 76 in its current state is held down by its main story. It's slow, isolating, and downright boring. Bethesda has obviously put so much work into DLC packs and endgame content with 3 awesome boss fights, Brotherhood NPCs, multiple expeditions, events, and so much more. But at the same time, if they wonder why they can't get enough new players, a big reason is the fact that this main story, at least the first half, hasn't been largely updated besides the very start of the game. As you saw, most of the main quest line is the same as the book portrays it 6 years ago, meaning they haven't thought to rework much of it in a long time. I tried. I really did. I wanted to finish this quest of beating Fallout 76 the way Bethesda intended it, but it seems like they didn't intend it. So, to end things on a more positive note, let's take a look at my main endgame character and their base as I promised.